What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? Welcome into the live. If you're on the replay, hopefully you'll watch the replay. Um, Doing a multi-platform live here. We're just gonna hang out here this morning for a little bit. We're just gonna hang out. Um, Talk about a couple things. Some stuff was, the video went viral. That video that went viral. The hashtag thanks Ed. We really want to dedicate this live stream to Eduardo. We'll call him Ed. But yesterday, I did a little social experiment, if you guys noticed it or not. And a little backstory behind that social experiment. It's pretty easy. It's pretty simple. When I graduated high school, I went and I fought forest fires for a season, and and then I got into mechanics. I became a heavy equipment technician, and then I was forced to stop being a heavy equipment technician and go and retrain myself after I was diagnosed with a condition called ankylosing spondylitis. When I was growing up, I was always sore. I had like joint problems my whole life and everything else. And I loved my job as a mechanic. I was good at it too. I was a really good mechanic and I enjoyed it. And I was a mechanic in the oil field. I started off in an on-highway company and then I moved into the oil patch. And yesterday I performed a social experiment on liberals because, if you've been around social media for a while, you see what the liberal tactics are, right? They're literally, they call us racist and then they say we attack disabled people and they just try to make us into these very terrible people because that's what they do. They dehumanize you so they can treat you like garbage. That's literally what their strategy is. And then they want all their friends to think you're a horrible person and yada, yada, yada. And let me be clear, guys, I'm not thinking that I'm ever going to change a liberal's mind. I've had multiple people message me over the years. I've had phone conversations. I've had dialogue in public with people that said, you know what, after watching your page and seeing how our side treated you, I switched sides. It doesn't happen often, but it does absolutely happen. So I'll be clear about that. But that's not the reason. I talk to the undecided and I talk to people on my own side, and this is a form of dialogue and discussion. But yesterday, did we light Twitter up? Whew, the liberals did not like it. For those of you guys that don't know, I'm First Nations. Let me see if I can even prove that to you. I'm First Nations, and when I show you my status card, you guys are probably gonna love the mustache. I grew them. I knew I was getting my new picture taken, and yeah. So we do all because the people out there, right? So yeah, I'm First Nations. I'm not going to show you all the numbers. They want the numbers to prove it, though, right? They want show me the actual card, show me all the incriminating information so I could use it against you and then dox you and then cancel you and get a hold of your First Nations and tell them that you can't be there anymore and you can't do that. So yeah, you guys get to see the card with my beauty. I'll show you again with my beautiful mustache. I grew the mustache. This is around the same time I had to renew my Class 1 driver's license. So I grew a wicked trucker stash and so let's see if I can do that. But yeah, so that's a certificate of Indian status in Canada. That's what that is. On the back, it has the expiry date, my band name. This is one that's good till 2027, 0809. My gender is male, and it was issued because they expire. If you guys didn't know, status cards expire. It was issued 2022, 0809. I'm going to go get the high security one. My brother's got a high security one, they call it. But I got to go to Canada Place in Edmonton or a band office in Calgary, and they should be able to help me with that. But anyway, that's besides the point, right? So my mother is Ojibwe. My grandfather is Ojibwe. Grandmother's Ojibwe. My parents used to send me out of Alberta as a child every year back to Ontario. That's where my family is from, right? I've been in Alberta basically my whole life. And I grew up in the bush. I grew up, I went on reserves. I used to get rocks thrown at me because I was the white kid on the reserve, right? Whatever. And I dyed my hair blonde as I got in my teenage years and everything else. But, I wasn't a brown kid on the reserve. No, I wasn't. But that's just because my dad is of European descent. Trust me, I have the flat ass to prove that I am in fact First Nations. My back extends all the way to my ankles. Let's just say that. I have a flat ass. But besides the point, they so I'm a minority. That's what I am. I'm a minority. That's truly what I am. I have Ojibwe heritage. In order to get a status card, you have to prove blood quantum. If you guys know what that is, you got to go through death certificates, birth certificates. And my mom did all this when I was a child, so it was super easy for. And she's got a status card, and my grandmother, and blah blah whatever. So I don't talk about that, right? It's not something because I don't make it my identity. Being a disabled minority is not who I am. My name is Lawrence, and Berta Proud Dad, as you guys know who I am, and and I'm a conservative, and I'm a political content creator. That's who I am. But they couldn't handle it that I came out and said that I am a disabled minority because that destroys their narrative, right? It all the attacks, all the calling me racist, all the saying I attack disabled people, all of that. And on top of it, I said I went to university, I retrained myself, and they can't stand that. So they went back to May 2nd on my profile where I had a picture of me in the back of a truck wearing a hard hat and work clothes. I don't operate trucks. I was there on location as a supervisor, right? And the thing is, like, they're like, oh well, is he disabled or did he get fired or what is so like they're trying to dig into me so bad. It's comical because they have to discredit it because oh no, we went after Berta Proud Dad, said all these things. Now he's got proof that he is disabled and he is a minority. What are we going to do? Right. And that's how their brains think is, well, we got to get ahead of this story. Well, you're not going to get ahead of the story because I am First Nations and I am disabled. I suffer with a disability called ankylosing spondylitis. I've been dealing with this my whole life. Went to the doctor. The doctor said, hey, Lawrence, you're going to be in a wheelchair one day. And guess what? You can't be a mechanic anymore. You're going to have to find a different way of life. And that's what I did. And, but now the narrative has shifted into like, all I do is sell clothing. I don't. Like I create content. I put the clothing in there. My wife's upstairs right now shipping orders. That's where the brand new, we made a room. It's all merch. That's what she's doing. Berta Proud Mom's up there getting orders out as we speak. We've created one of the largest conservative clothing lines in the country. And you see the Patriot clothing line down in the States. It's one of the largest. Lions Not Sheep is another large clothing line in the States. In Canada, we're equivalent to that. We literally have created a clothing line based off of wearing our opinions on our sleeves. And that was a side hustle. That's what that was. It was just a side hustle because, it was to put, times are tough in Canada. We all know this, right? This isn't no secret. So I was working a day job. My wife was working. We started this clothing line. I used to get 4 orders a week. And that's changed completely. And we have 5 employees that work for us. And we're making waves. We do a lot of philanthropy. We don't promote that because one, if you promote the fact that you're doing philanthropy, I'm going to go donate a bunch of money today. If you promote the fact that you're a philanthropist, they say you're just using it for clout. And then when you don't promote the fact that you're a philanthropist, then they just use it against you. You can't win that argument, right? But that's what we do. We donate to many causes, mental health causes, addiction causes. In the new year, I'm going to be starting to go and talk at juvenile detention centers about my story because you guys know I'm an addict in recovery. That's the other thing they do. They attack my addiction too, right? So they gotta try to find holes in your story, but I don't have holes in my story. My story is my story. I am who I am, and it is what it is. If they don't like it, that's up to them. They can try to fabricate whatever it is. People are going to continue to support me, whether they had Berta Proud Mom, whether they like me or not. Berta Proud Mom, she's right here. Remember the days when I couldn't even get out of bed? Remember?
I actually was talking about this yesterday.
You want to come on to talk to the people, or you want to do it from the?
I'm used to doing it from the sideline.
Okay.
I was actually talking to Danielle about this yesterday about how it seems so crazy that it was almost 5 years ago you got sober. Like some days it feels like it was just yesterday, but it's crazy to think that it's been like what our life has been over the almost 5 years of you changing your life, right? Like it's been crazy, like the amount of joy and pleasure we have in life now, right? So
well, and showing the kids too, right? Like I talk about this online too, like showing the kids that your dad can hit rock bottom and your dad can struggle and he can redeem himself, but it took a solid woman beside me to to really make sure that, you know, well, I'd be dead. I would be dead if you weren't here. We've talked about that, right? We've talked about that. And but the thing is it shows the kids, it's mentors the kids. But you know, yesterday alone, like, oh, just an addict grifter. Like what kind of I laugh at those comments because what kind of person do you have to be to call yourself inclusive? And then when you don't like what somebody's doing, you use all the stuff that you're claimed to be fighting for against somebody, right? And like to me, like when I talk about addiction, like I know addiction doesn't discriminate because I'm an addict, right? So I went to rehab with liberals. I went to rehab with probably communists. I went to rehab with conservatives, atheists, people of faith. It didn't really matter, right? But the thing is when you're talking about addiction and mental health, there's no political party there, right? And what I find is the left can't separate that. Liberals can't separate
No,
it. It's like you're just a grifter, you're an addict. Look, oh, no wonder why your life's in shambles. My life is beautiful. My life's amazing. We're going to Mexico in on the 24th because I'm bringing my whole family. We're going to Mexico to enjoy Christmas with the family. That would never have happened 5 years ago.
No.
Right? Ever. Have we been saving a long time for it? Absolutely. But I think I owe it to the kids and owe it to you and owe it to the family to be able to go and have a solid Christmas together, something that we've never really done before. And they look and they're looking and they're like, oh yeah, well, he must be scamming people in order to be able to do that.
Grifting.
Yeah, I'm grifting. I'm grifting to make it happen. It's like, no. We also donate thousands of dollars a month to certain organizations. And what I've been doing lately actually is when people call me out on the grifting thing is I say, okay, pick a charity of your choice, show up, make a video of you depositing $1,000 to them. I'll do the exact same thing. You have to match it. They go away completely right away. And how we're able to do it is with the clothing company, right? Like I have my other job that I do, right? I just came back from meetings out east but the thing is we do a lot of work behind the scenes with Bird of Proud Enterprises that we don't do out in public because, like I was saying earlier, they'll use it against you. They basically say, "Oh, you're just doing this for clout." But then if you don't prove anything, then you're not doing it.
Well,
It's crazy.
what makes our life beautiful isn't just the fact that you and I are happy, have a healthy marriage, all that kind of stuff. What makes our life beautiful is we're able to give back.
Mhm.
We can take the parts of our life that we're very fortunate with and give that back to communities.
Yeah, and we do a lot of work in the community and the surrounding communities, and just for organizations that, you know, we're putting our dent in it, right? Like we're not saving the world, I would say, but we're blessed to be able to help, so we do help.
Well,
right?
everyone just did their part, right? I
Mhm.
mean, think of how much of a difference you could be making.
Yeah, exactly. And but you know, I was talking about the ankylosing spondylitis thing, how they basically claim that I'm not disabled because they went back to May 2nd and they saw when I was a supervisor on a crew and I had my hard hat and my work clothes on. They don't understand ankylosing spondylitis. So I could, you know, this for fact, and so does our accountant, that I could end it all right now, close the laptop, shut off the phones, and collect disability for the rest of my life in this country.
Well, that's the difference between conservatives and the left.
Mhm.
Is the left would take their disability and run with it.
Mhm.
They would collect every benefit they absolutely could get. They would sit at home, do nothing. Whereas conservatives understand that, you know what, I want a better life than that. Yes, I'm disabled. I can find something else that I can do to create a life for myself and my
Mhm.
family.
And I tried it all, right? Like it's not like I didn't, like before I went to university, you remember I was trying day trading, right? Like, oh, I'm going to dabble in penny stocks and day trading and I'm going to do this. Going on disability was never an option for me.
No,
It was literally never something that I was going to go and do. And I think that, you know, I'm not saying if you're on disability, there's a pride thing, but what I'm saying is if you can go out and earn an income, you know, in my brain, this is how I looked at it. I'm going to be in a wheelchair one day and I possibly, you know, I'm going to need a pretty serious back surgery. And if I need disability then I'll save it for then. But right now, I think I can retrain myself. I can go to work and I get in a management position, whatever it might be. And that's literally what I did. I'm not saying that everybody can do that. But what I'm saying is,
well, you found a way to make it work.
Yeah.
It's this, I mean, it all comes down to work ethic, because I've said for many, many years of my adult working life that if it came down to me having a job to feed our family, I would be flipping burgers somewhere
Yeah.
if I had to. Like, I pride out the window. I'm going to provide for my family.
Yeah.
And we've both been that way our whole adult lives, right?
Yeah.
So we've done different things.
Mm-hmm. So
to make
yesterday
that
when I did that post and basically said, I'm a First Nations disabled person, liberals, and I'm using this against you, Twitter lost it. Like, they lost it. They couldn't handle it because they've been attacking me for being this white guy who attacks disabled people. And my skin is still white. Yeah, but you've met my grandmother before she passed. What color skin is my grandmother?
Yeah,
She's brown, right?
well,
my uncles, my aunts,
all brown, black hair, like
Yeah.
yeah.
It like
You're the odd man out.
exactly. But the thing is, like, it's absolutely insane. I showed them my status card, and people say, "Oh, that's fake," but it's not fake. You have two types of status cards: a high security status card and one issued by your band. That one's issued by my band. I'm going to get the high security one. And why would I fake a status card? Just the other day on the way back from Banff, I smoke cigarettes, ladies and gentlemen. So
It's
judge
terrible
away.
habit, you should quit.
Yeah, I should quit. But I stop at the reserve, on the way back from Banff, and I go in and I get my cheap smokes because that's what I do. You can get them on a reserve, right? But again, like,
The problem is they call it out. They say fake. It's because all of a sudden you show it, and they're like, "Oh,
it can't be real to
can't
them.
use this anymore against him, so it must be fake." 'Cause
Yeah.
he's terrible.
Yeah, it can't be real for them, right? It like, my disability can't be real. Like, this is the thing. They're going to want to see my financials. They're going to want to see my medical records. They're going to want to see my heritage, my family tree, like
Probably blood sample.
blood sample. Yeah, which you do have to prove blood quantum. You have to look it up in order to get one of those cards. You have to have blood quantum. But anyway, it's amazing how they lost it yesterday. And I wanted to go through some of the comments on Twitter on that post. Like, they lost it. And I don't know if you guys saw it or not, but let's go to my profile here. And the post was simple, guys. It was very simple, and I don't know if you guys seen it. Here it is. So there it is, right there on my Twitter. And all I did was post a little picture of me at the legislature, right? See,
You
Instagram.
look
Can you
very
see?
handsome in
Yeah.
that photo.
So it says, I could play their game, but I won't. My mother is First Nations. I live with a debilitating back disease that ended my career as a mechanic at 32. I qualified for disability, but chose to go to university and earn a bachelor's degree instead. So when they attack me, they're attacking a disabled minority. I won't weaponize that though. That's what bottom feeders do. And they lost it. They lost. So let's go through some of these.
Well, the truth hurts, right?
The truth hurts
They're
for 'em.
bottom feeders.
Wait, what? Are you injured or were you fired because woke or whatever? Try to keep the story straight, you pathetic grifter piece of shit. So they went and they got that picture that I was telling you about. Right, I was a supervisor on a crew, and so I'm not a mechanic there. I'm doing a job. So now they're chastising me for not going on disability.
Well, I think maybe it's, when guilty people start whatever, you know what I mean? So I think that's what it is. I think they see you doing it, and the guilt in them that they sit at home and just collect disability
Maybe.
and not try to make a better life for themselves.
Maybe. Cool story, sugar tits. Did your debilitating back disease also lead to your mental impairment? Nice. So these are the people, right? So these are the people that claim to be inclusive, claim to be for disabled people, mental health advocates, addiction advocates. These are them, right? Until it's somebody being affected by something that they don't like, and then they turn into the world's largest bullies. They're just literally pieces of shit. Get fucked, chimped, the grifter. Your disability is not your back. It's hawking shit merch and pretending to be some kind of political analyst while regurgitating PC fear tactics. And you're dressed like a child. And we all had you playing victim on our bingo cards. LMFAO. And then they put a chimpanzee photo. Cute. I love that. I love it. I won't weaponize that, dude. You just weaponize that, though, dude. You just did. You're a minority, all right, in terms of your fringe political beliefs, but your lived experience is a middle-aged straight white man, the least disadvantaged possible demographic. But shut the fuck up about your heritage. Yeah, yeah. Like this is
Apparently, there's some. It's December, people. Like,
yeah,
you're not
Christmas.
supposed to be this unhinged in December.
Christmas is coming.
Eat
Why
a
are you?
Christmas cookie or something?
Yeah. Why are you so angry?
I should make Berta Proud Christmas cookies.
Why are you so angry? Nice story there, Sugar Tits. The sympathy card is weak. So this is the social experiment, right? I'm not looking for sympathy. If I was looking for sympathy, I'd be doing what they did. Many of you guys know that they don't know that I'm First Nations, and you don't know that I have ankylosing spondylitis because I don't put it out there. It's not something I do. I don't make it my identity. I can come on here every day and say, hey, I could collect disability, but I don't. And this is why. And I could use that, right? And I could keep using that, but I don't. This is like new. And now they're losing it because it's new information and they're crazy. Why mention it then? Just to get the thing you're committed to not weaponizing on the record? Yes, James, that's exactly why I did it. I'm not weaponizing it like your side. So we all know your victim credentials, even though you claim not to be using them for social points. Literally the first post I've ever done, and they're losing it. They're losing it. And you guys might be in here wondering, like, why are you even doing this? Guys, if we don't stand up against these people, they continue this behavior. And we literally will continue to stand up against them. I've been attacked. I've been fired. I've been named. I've been shamed. I've been all these other things, right?
Well, if you don't stand up for something, you fall for everything.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, you said you lost your job because you were discriminated against, because you weren't woke, and that you built your business back solo and were successful. Which is it? Okay. So I wasn't discriminated against for being woke. This is the telephone game, right? I lost my job for being Berta Proud Dad. In my video, I said I will never work for another woke company again. Okay. I had already years before that, at 32 years old, quit my job being a mechanic because of my ankylosing spondylitis, because my doctor told me. These people can't get their story straight. Their research sucks. The research is absolutely terrible. So I lost my job for being Berta Proud Dad. I would never work for another woke company. And I still have a disease and I'm still working. I could collect disability, but I'm not. Right?
You need to start writing this stuff down.
People are nuts.
Like,
they
when you make a video, okay, everyone, grab a pen, grab a pad of paper.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to take notes.
Yeah. So Derek Smith, he got triggered. He claims to be for freedom, but so now you're playing the victim card. No, Derek, I was using it against them. Obviously, you can't read, and it's okay, buddy. I followed you and thought you had good talking points, but stay in your lane, bro. Take it from someone that learned the hard way. This kind of shit will cost you in the long run. Do what you do best and leave the victim card at the door. Derek, I don't think anything's going to cost me anything. I've already lost a lot being online. They've tried to find where my daughter's going to school. They've tried canceling my wife. Yeah, the rumors about me and my wife. I can guarantee you Derek has not paid the price of social media that I have paid. I can guarantee you that, Derek. And it is what it is, buddy. You do you. And if you want to unfollow me, and that goes for everybody. If you want to unfollow me, this is what I tell you guys. I'm a blue collar, true Alberta patriot. I care about Alberta and I put it online. I literally have an opinion in an iPhone. That's what I do. I make videos. And if something I tweet makes you offended that you have to hit the unfollow button, cool. Like, I don't do this for followers. I started social media with 0, not 1 follower. How often do you hear me say, oh yeah, I got this many followers?
Oh,
never. It's not who I am. I'm not that person. I it's about the message to me. That's what this is about. So let me make a whole post about it, because I wouldn't do that. I'll just make a big post about it. So I made one post about it to use it against them, and they're losing it. Victimhood. You're okay, buddy. Just keep posting selfies. Seek attention you require. Who follows this guy? Let me see. Oh, now then they went on a big thing, a debilitating back disease that still allows you to run around isn't debilitating. Surprised there's a degree in asshole. So the inclusive ones, that's the rainbow crowd that wrote that. Here's the thing. Debilitating is a bunch of different things. So I take medications for it. If I don't take the medications, then I'm pretty much useless. But like they claim to be Twitter doctors, right? And what they are. Isn't the same guy who said I'm not disabled because of something on my Instagram? What? Yeah, no, that is the girl. So that's the girl she comes from, I don't know where she lives. Remember that girl that came on Instagram that looks like
came to my page after?
Yeah, she's gone to multiple people's pages. There's apparently going to be like cops coming after me and stuff. It's the girl that I said, I have a disability and I work, and you're an Instagram model, is what you call yourself. You're just trying to make money other ways, but you're collecting Aish in Alberta. And then she went after and said I was attacking disabled people. Yeah, it was.
No, that's one of the ones I said that are just, they don't want a better life. They just are happy with sitting at home on disability, collecting paychecks from the government of all of our hardworking citizens paying to.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of them, right? Like we can go, if you guys want to go to my Twitter and check it out. Go check it out. It's fucking hilarious because I did a social experiment. It worked. Twitter blew up. They can't handle truth. And your haters, because they're the inclusive crowd, got to turn around and be like, it's all got to be lies because there's no way. There's no way. And we're just not going to stop, guys. We're just not going to stop. I don't know about you, but I think I'm having fun with this. I hope you guys are having fun watching the content, to be honest with you. But I'm legitimately having a good time making content for you guys, making clothing for you guys that you guys are wearing like crazy. And we're going to get into that right now. So I'm sure you guys all saw the video. I'm going to show the video here again, and then we're going to react to it. And we're going to talk about it a little bit because, you know, it's important. And if you guys haven't shared this out already, please share it out. But let's watch this.
The absolute fuck. This is disgusting. Conservatives are disgusting. This is from a guy named Berta Proud Dad. He sells these on his website, bertaprowddad.com. Fuck. You know what? If I saw somebody wearing this in public, I'd fucking walk up to them and tell them they're a fucking idiot. Like, seriously, I really would. I couldn't care who it was. Like, seriously, this is disgusting. What do you guys think? Comments and reposts appreciated. Thank you. Bye now.
Hey, Ed, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. And you want to know how I know you wouldn't? I was on Facebook, and a girl messaged me, and she said, hey, have you seen this video? And she sent me the link. I clicked it, and that popped up, Ed. That means you blocked me, bud. I wear my merch in Calgary all the time, and that's where you live, right? That's where you live. You would never come up to me, Ed, and tell me that was stupid. Your words. And I'm here just to tell you one thing, Ed. That right there is the best selling shirt on my website. It's been shipped to the United States. It's been shipped to Germany. It's been shipped to Florida. It's been shipped to Halifax, to Vancouver, all over, coast to coast to coast in this country, because Mark Carney is a failure, Ed. That's why. So if you think it's disgusting, that's fine. Canadians are standing up. We believe on the conservative side that we wear our opinions on our sleeve, buddy. But we both know, because you blocked me, that you would never say shit to anybody in public. Have a great day, Ed. Now, if you're watching this, folks, we need 10 people to go buy the shirt at bertaprowddad.com. Yeah, so... Oh, Ed. Thanks, buddy. So I'm going to tell you, I haven't done a video on this yet. And so one of Ed's family members reached out to me. And I'm going to send his whole family elbows down, ass up shirts. So Ed isn't very liked in his family. Let's just put it that way. And that's what his family member reached out to me and said. Is he's a shit disturber, and at family dinners it gets awkward and a bunch of other stuff. So
our thought process is the whole family needs to wear those to Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah. So our thought process was Yeah. So one of his family members follows me and he's like, yeah, I would love that shirt and blah, 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 whatever. So our plan is probably to hook that family up with their shirts, get their sizes. And the next time there's a family event with Eduardo, they can all show up with the elbows down, ass up shirt.
See, who says we don't give back to our community?
Yeah, giving back. We're giving back to the community. And
One Ed at a time.
yeah, we just appreciate Ed for the best part was
he promoted the website.
Yeah, he's like,
he told people exactly where to get it and to share his message.
Yeah, he told them who I was, where to get it, and then went on this unhinged rant about me. And I was excited about it. I was happy about it. And of course I'm watching it. So the lady she sends me the profile, go watch his video. And I click it and blocked, right? I'm blocked. So I can't see any of his videos. So I told her, I was like, I can't see the video. He blocked me. She's like, oh, that's typical of the left, right? So she screen records it and she sent it to me. And I had to do something with it. I'm not a big fan of taking a screen record and making a video, but I when it's a politician, I'll do it, but when it's like a person, but that one was too good not to share with all of you. It was hilarious. And I'm not gonna lie, we have elbows down, ass up shirts being sold right now.
100%. And a lot of them are were sold in Calgary.
In Calgary.
And Ed lives in Calgary. So the amount of people that are just going to be walking around Calgary hoping to run into Ed, I can't wait.
Yeah, exactly. And but the thing is like, I'm encouraging, even if you don't live in Calgary, I want to do a campaign with the elbows down, ass up shirt. So go get your shirt and send me the video or tag Ed and me in the video when you get it, saying thanks, Ed, and like whatever, right? So that's what I'm trying to do.
The hashtag thanks Ed.
Yeah, hashtag thanks Ed, and make sure you tag Ed and myself in it. And yeah, so people are going to get the shirts right now, and we're excited for it. I can guarantee you that we have orders right now. So we got Amy, Brent, Crystal, James, Laura, Joshua, and Matt. So that's where we are. And that's where we are. Oh, yeah. What time was that at?
2 minutes ago.
Okay. But yeah. And you know what? You can find it crude. But here's the thing, Kathy, because Kathy finds it crude, and that's okay. I've never sold a fuck Trudeau thing or a fuck Carney thing. And the reason is I've always wanted people to, there's a market for it, obviously. If I put fuck Trudeau or fuck Carney stuff on my website, that would sell too. But it's something that I just don't do. But if people find it crude, that's fine. You're allowed to. But I'm also allowed to make a shirt, put it out there, and have people buy it.
Well, and if you think the shirt is crude, just get the sticker.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Do we have a sticker here? Yeah, we have them in stickers as well, right? For people who don't want to wear the shirt. We have them in stickers and you can go and get those. But that's the thing. Like, I'm going to use, like, this is the other thing. When haters hate on me and they do it publicly, if I find it absolutely comical and I'm having a good laugh at it, I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna promote it. I'm gonna put it out there in a video. Like, the words don't hurt, right? You just saw me reading my Twitter post. Like, I don't care. Call me every name in the book. It doesn't matter. I'm going to continue to do the content, whether you think I'm stupid, whether you think I'm a drug addict, whether you think I'm anything else. I'm going to continue to do the content. And yeah, you can get your elbows down, ass up stickers as well on the website, and or you can get it in the shirt form. But I really want people to get the shirt and hashtag thanks Ed and tag me. I want to do a collage. And Nikki Hurley says they're everywhere. They are everywhere. Absolutely. 100%. They are everywhere. Chris Wilson wants to meet up with Ed, set it up. We got, our sister couldn't afford the shirt. My mom won't let me put it on her car, but she still thought it was funny. It's all good, man. I love his saying, but I'm all for you. And that's the thing. It's not going to be for everybody, right? And I'm not everybody's cup of tea in some of the stuff I put out there, but I put other items out there as well. He just didn't like, there's a lot of people that don't like the amount of products we have on the website. And I get it, guys. You guys, like, if the left hates it because like I'll show you guys what we have on here. It's hilarious. Let's share screen. Like there's something for everybody on the website. There literally is. And let me go back to all products. Like no balls in women's stalls, unapologetically Albertan, unapologetically conservative. You got the decals for if you break in my home, your safety ends or my safety begins. Stand on guard. And then you got Sovereign Alberta, you got Drill Baby Drill, you got like there's 8 pages of shit here, right? Freedom over fear, signs. Like there's so many things here. And that's what they don't like. These ones were awesome. The Carney Stole Christmas. How Carney Stole Christmas shirts. Those were amazing. But yeah, there's so many things on there that you can all go and get and partake in. And yeah. I'll be ordering my first merch in the new year. Got to get through Christmas. Oh, I get it. 100%. Tyler, just bought my elbows on Awesome shirt and 2 decals, the same design a couple days ago. Nothing crude about wearing your opinions on your clothing, the vehicle, otherwise. Looking forward to coming in the mail. Love what you do. Don't stop. Thank you for that, Tyler. Glenn, everything's on my website. Shirts are a different price for certain shirts than other shirts, but BirdaProudDad.com. You can click the link. To each their own is correct. But yeah, like I said, we become one of the largest conservative clothing lines in the country. We're competing with other clothing lines for sure. This started with my wife using a Cricut in our living room. And now we have suppliers. Like there's no more Cricut, there's no more nothing. It's literally clothing suppliers in Calgary that make our merch and we ship it out to you guys. So we're supporting local as well. And yeah, we're just enjoying what we do on the internet every day, all while still having a day job. That's the best part about it is they like to say that I sell clothing full time. That's not it at all. I have other things that I do and other businesses that I own. But the thing is I just truly believe in wearing your opinion. And if you look at all my comment sections and you look at the reposts and people talking about me in certain ways, shapes, or forms, you can actually see that it's offending people. And if it's a conversation starter from everybody who wears the stuff, they've told me it's a conversation starter. So yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of who I am as a person. I enjoy doing it, but I just wanted to have a quick live stream with you guys and talk to you guys about, the unhinged left and how hypocritical they are. They can't stand that I'm a First Nations person with a disability. And at the end of the day, continue calling me out, no matter who you are, either how big you are as a creator, how small you are as a creator, even if you create content, call me out. I don't care, because any publicity is good publicity. I'm not interested in getting into little Twitter wars or doing videos back and forth. I used to do that when I first started content, and I'm just not interested in it anymore. I got too much going on in my life. But yeah, that's really all I have for you guys. I appreciate you guys. Go check out the website, BirdaProudDad.com. We appreciate all the love and support. Sybil, I have unapologetically conservative mugs. Those are the only mugs that I have. Mugs are tough. They don't sell a lot. I'm not really gonna.
I actually took them off the website for the time being.
Oh, they
because
are?
we're having issues with that supplier, so I didn't want to think people are getting them. We're looking at a new supplier.
Oh, okay.
So I've currently taken them off just because I don't want it.
So we don't have mugs right now. Kelsey wants to know about the podcast in January. Yes, Kelsey. So we are almost done. Everything's almost done in the basement, in the studio. We're waiting on some equipment to come in, and then we're going to do some trial runs. My producer's going to come in, and we're going to get some episodes pre-recorded and get them ready, test them, make sure they're good. And there's 2 podcasts. There's Over the Target with Birda Proud Dad. There's also Unapologetically Conservative with Birda Proud Dad and Birda Proud Mom. So I look forward to coming out with that as well. Anyway, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for coming in. Go check out BirdaProudDad.com. And yeah, we'll talk soon.